Yesterday we began talking about Psalm 103 to just give a little time to allow these words of David to penetrate our hearts so that we can take on an attitude of such gratitude for all that the Lord has provided. We talked yesterday about verse 1, but verse 2 says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul." That's a duplication of what he said in verse 1. "And forget not all his benefits." Now this adds yet another dimension to why we willingly and through the discipline of our gratitude bless the Lord. Have you had children that you do things for, or maybe friends you do things for, you give gifts, and it seems that they never remember? They're not really grateful. Children often are this way when they're young, and they forget all that you've done for them day after day, week after week, year after year. I've raised children, have a lot of grandchildren, so I can relate to that example. Let's not be those kind of children of God. Let's not be the kind of children that are just forgetful. Let's be those children that are mindful of the wonderful provisions of God, of His faithfulness. David says, "And forget not all His benefits." I don't know what all was in David's mind, but I know what is in my mind today. Our benefits are so much greater than what David could even imagine. We have received the benefits of salvation, of the very life of Christ given to us to empower our days and our journey throughout this life. And so when we consider all of His benefits, I'm not sure that we would have time if we took all day to just enumerate the benefits that are ours through our relationship with Jesus Christ. Have you taken time recently to just reflect, maybe write down the blessings that are yours? We receive lots of letters or emails from people who have needs, and they ask us to pray, and we love to pray for people to join our faith with theirs, that God will meet their need according to His great promises. But very rarely do we receive a letter from someone who's just saying, "I just wanted to write to tell you what all the Lord has done for me. He did this, He did this, He saved my child, He gave me a good companion, He provided for our finances. When we didn't know how we were going to make it, God gave us ideas. He's given us favor. He's given us such peace. All of the things that you could begin to enumerate. Why don't you write to us? Why don't you email us or communicate with us some way and just tell us what you're thanking God for? We'll rejoice with you just as we join our faith with you when you have a need and you ask us to pray with you. I'm telling you today, we have the choice to be those children of God who remember His benefits or those who forget. I want to be one who remembers. Today, let's mark it as a remembering day to remember all the benefits of God to us through Jesus.